Gym Leader Dice, and I'm meeting with Sarah, or otherwise known as Tahiti. Do you go with Tahiti anymore?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
pretty much.
And we are going to start working on a 90-day plan of some sort to get Tahiti more in shape. But before we begin that, we're going to have to do a little bit of emotional.
Well, there's definitely going to be some emotional times coming up. I'm predicting that I will probably hate you a little bit at the end of this.
Absolutely.
But that's what I asked for. I asked for somebody to kick my ass. So.
Yeah, because we got to make sure we get real results, and the only way to get real results is consistency is number one. You got to really push in consistency. Okay, so as far as goals and what you're looking for, what is the number one thing that you're looking for?
Just to lose weight.
Lose weight.
I mean, kind of get some of this. Like my goal is to have like my boobs be like more visible than my tummy.
Okay.
When I look down, like I can still
tucky.
see a little bit of tummy. I want to see like just boobs.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much a standard for most women. We want to look down, see boobs, and not see a stomach, tummy prior to.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have any specific weight in mind?
Under 200.
Under 200.
Yeah. Like if we get under that, that would mean I've been under that. I don't think I've been under that since high school.
Oh wow.
So,
okay,
that would be awesome.
Do you know about how much you weigh right now then?
I do not.
You do not. Okay.
I could maybe 220. Like that's probably last weighed myself in December when I had access to a scale.
Right.
And it was around 220, and
okay. So we're probably looking at least about 30 pounds.
Yeah.
To make sure that we hit goal. So and then it takes roughly about 1 pound per week is pretty modest. So with about 3 months, we're looking at
about 12 pounds.
Yeah, about 12 pounds.
I mean, that'll get me started. So yeah. I don't see myself like stopping. Like once the 3 months is over, fuck you, Dice, I'm done. Sorry, I don't know if you're allowing cursing on here, but
yeah, I don't think if anything we keep it out. Children may be watching.
Children, you should not be watching this.
So we're looking at about 6 months time frame in general for about 30 pounds. As far as movement, what type of job do you have right now?
Very sedimentary.
Very sedimentary job.
Excuse me. Like I sit behind a computer all day. Like sometimes I can get up and move around and go into our warehouse to talk to our shop guys or move around, but it's not really great for like walking around.
Right, yeah.
Like if I had a Fitbit,
stuck.
like none of my steps would come from at work.
It'd be yelling at you. Like I got an iWatch that yells at me for not standing up every hour.
Yeah, this is why I don't
minutes.
have. This is like I have one like a kind of like a basic smartwatch, and it tells me how many steps. I think like the most I get is about 1,000.
Okay. Yes.
So.
And an average day?
And that's an average day. Yeah.
I think the standard they tell people to aim for is like 3,000.
Okay.
I think that was sort of what I remember is like.
I'll have to dig out my watch then and start keeping track of that.
Yeah. Do you have any hobbies that you feel like you move and walk around a lot?
I mean, I go to conventions. Yeah. Although the con season's kind of over. Well, I may go to Anime North Texas, and I may go to. I'm definitely going to Nightmare Nights, which is the My Little Pony con.
What?
Yes,
I didn't even know
I'm that kind of nerd. Zoom in on my nerdiness.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's the end of October, and the voice actor for Pinkie Pie is gonna be there.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, yes, I'm gonna meet Pinkie Pie. It's gonna be great.
No, that sounds pretty awesome. Unfortunately for me, at the end of October, I'm going to be at Unicon, so I'm going to assume that these are on the same.
Yeah, I think it's like
October
probably.
weekend.
Yeah,
so.
But I mean, I also go to Renfest and things like that, so that involves a lot of walking. I do like to I like to dance. Like I did in high school. I did color guard.
Oh.
And that had some dance movements, and like if I could like go and find a place that's like outside and I wasn't being watched,
Right.
I would buy a flagpole again and like practice that.
Right.
And do
so,
little
well, I mean,
stupid
that's,
routines.
honestly, something like that is pretty cool, especially if you can implement it into something a little bit more useful or something like that. So, do you have any other hobbies that you do more often than conventions, since that is seasonal as well as weekend?
Not
No,
really.
no, that's fine. Not many people do.
Yeah.
Most people I know do not have active hobbies, so having sedentary hobbies is generally more.
Yeah. I mean, I've talked to some friends about like maybe because when I was a kid, I played a lot of softball, and my parents were involved in an adult softball league, and so that was always something that I thought was really cool that I could get back into. But I think the problem is more is finding one with my schedule,
Right.
and
yeah.
one that I like, because I'm really introverted.
Right.
So
Which is so crazy.
yeah, and
I would never really pick you as it.
well, you don't like. This is why I spend like 5 days a week in my house, like just like, all right, cats, we're gonna go watch Netflix now. So
Very Netflix.
there's like, after a convention, I basically don't talk to people for like a week
Right.
because I'm just like, I'm so peopled out right now. Like, so I would like to get more into stuff. I do Pokemon Go.
Oh,
I play
yeah,
Pokemon Go pretty regularly.
No, that is a really good thing. I actually need to do a lot more Pokemon Go myself. I used to do a lot of Pokemon Go. I sort of stopped about this time. It was around this time last year that I stopped. So
Yeah, I mean, there's a park near my apartment that I need to go a little bit more. That there's like, it's a nice little circular area. It's got like a nice duck pond and a playground and like waterfalls, and it's
that sounds
not
really
cool. It's not
Yeah.
like in a creepy area. Some parks you're like, hey, this is really great, but there's a sex offender there. There's a sex offender there.
Oh my gosh,
Nobody
no.
wants to go there.
No,
But no, it's like really nice.
Like that.
Yeah, and it's got a gym, and it's got a couple of Pokestops, and I hit them like it was before June, and I was going kind of pretty like once or twice a week.
Right.
And then ACON happened, and I drunk fell on my ass twice and injured my knee.
Oh
So
my
that's another thing. I have a bad knee.
Okay.
So and sometimes when the weather gets bad, I can feel it in my knee.
Ooh.
So after that, I kind of took it easy, and then when that recovered, I got a ridiculously bad sunburn.
Ooh.
So
Ouch.
yeah, I was just like, nature, nope,
No.
like I'm gonna cover myself in a towel,
Oh my.
and no sunlight shall touch me.
No.
So
So does your bad knee affect walking upstairs or jogging
it
or
can
anything like that?
it can get a little creaky when going upstairs. And like depending on, I have to like really watch the way that I place my feet
Okay.
while I'm walking, because then I'll start feeling it in my knee, and then I'll start feeling it in my hip.
True. Yeah.
So I did notice when I was like starting to do like, because I was doing a lot of walking, and then I'd like run for a little bit, and then I'd have to like stop because I was gonna die, and kind of walk it off, and then
Right.
get back up to.
Okay. So you can run.
Yeah, I
other
can
than
run.
your
It's not gonna be my knee. It's more just gonna be like,
cardiovascular. Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Okay.
Though, like if it's really, I just have to watch where I step, because if I step wrong,
Oh yeah.
it's gonna pop out of place.
Ooh, ouch.
And that's
yeah,
what
I don't
happened
wanna
to
get
it. Like the first time I did it, it was softball. I swung in too hard to a pitch, and it popped out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Did you end up having to go see a doctor about it?
No.
Okay.
Nope. I basically just had to kind of like take it easy for a couple of days.
Okay, yeah,
And
self rest, yeah.
and keep it kind of up. And I remember hobbling along in like middle school, and a teacher passed by, and she's like, "Do you need crutches?" I was like, "No, just I'm gonna make it. It'll be fine." And then I injured it in like a similar way in marching band of all the time.
Man.
I think I'm the only person who can say that they got injured during marching band.
Right. So have you ever had a bone, joint, or muscular injury that you did have to go see
No.
a doctor?
Mm-mm.
Okay. And is there any reason that you can think of that a doctor would tell you not to exercise?
No.
No.
I'm pretty sure my doctor's yelling at me because I'm not exercising.